So again, another day comes that I'm supposed to go get myself fingerprinted for this job. And this lady tells me that I got time to go get fingerprinted for the job. There's nothing that's keeping me from getting another place except for income. These apartments down here in the South are not like New York. You don't need A1 credit. You don't need all this other stuff to get an apartment. You know what I mean? So all you need is literally like $250 to move in. You don't even need first and second month's rent. That might change after I make this video, because you know they be listening to everything I fucking say. As soon as I make a video, they change the goalposts. All you need is like $300, maybe up to $500, and freaking, pay stubs to show that you have a job, income, and things like that. So I got a job. I got hired for a job. I did a Zoom interview due to COVID. I'm supposed to be working with children. So because I'm working with children, I have to get a background check, which I also found to be, oh, so how convenient that I have a job where I need a background check and fingerprints. How convenient, but whatever. So I don't have money a lot. When we don't have transportation, when we did have transportation, we did everything but go handle what we were supposed to handle. Whenever we did go handle what we were supposed to handle, I was made to look like a freaking negative person because of it. Whatever. Any fucking way. So I'm supposed to go get fingerprinted. Every time I have to go get fingerprinted, it's some kind of issue. I'm supposed to be going to the fucking UPS. When I go to the fucking UPS, come to find out the UPS says it's UPS on Google Maps, but it's actually a fucking CVS. What a inconvenience. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting here looking for a freaking pay stub. But every time I try to get out of the freaking hotel room to go do something, it's an issue. This fucking bed is rigged. Okay? I can feel the shit shaking me all in the middle of the night. And basically, it seems to me like motherfuckers don't want me to get an apartment. It's looking like people just want me to stay in this hotel room. Because if you stay in a fucking hotel room, I'm on my phone. I'm making a video. If I stay in this hotel room, then fucking sit here and well, there's no other place for you to go but right here. The fucking mirror is a two-way mirror. I already checked. I did the two-way mirror check. Both mirrors are two-way mirrors. The bed is rigged. It gives me a backache. I can feel it moving like a water bed. It's not a water bed, so I don't know why it's moving. I never felt my bed at home move, so I don't understand why it's vibrating and things like that. So because the bed is rigged and it was vibrating all throughout the night, I woke up late to go get my fingerprints. But I was going to get my fingerprints anyway. But instead of me being able to just slowly go to get my fingerprints and go handle my business, of course, it's another problem. It's another issue. It's another argument. When you ask people, well, what's the beef about? Why are we really arguing? Nobody really knows. It's always something. And basically, it's some nonsense. Now, if I ask to move this room, there is going to be some kind of issue as to why I got to move. I bet if I ask to move this room, I bet it's going to be a problem. I bet they're not going to easily just give me another room. I bet it's going to be some kind of issue as to why I can't move my room. And it's going to be like, oh, can you guys wait? Oh, can you guys wait? So we can move you into another two-way mirror room where we're monitoring everything you do. Can you guys wait? They're not going to just move us into a room all willy-nilly. It's going to be an issue. Because when I first came here to get a room, it was like, we'll try to figure out, we'll put you here. We'll put you there. We'll put you. They're putting you in convenient rooms where they're being monitored. Unless all the rooms are probably bugged. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think anybody really don't have a room that's not bugged. It's just that in these certain rooms they're putting us in, the bed is rigged, the TV is rigged, the mirror is a two-way mirror, the air conditioning come on when it fucking wants to. The air conditioning conveniently comes on whenever it feels like. I'm surprised that they start coming on now. Because whenever you saying something they don't fucking like, the air conditioning comes on. But I'm delusional, and it's all in my mind. But yet, every time I'm trying to get up to go do something that's productive for myself, oh, it's a problem. It's an argument. Nobody's arguing any other day. I bet people are like, well, why don't you just leave? And what's the, because no other day is anybody arguing. Nobody's not getting along any other day. Everything's peachy keen. Every time somebody try to get up and go do something that's productive, it's a problem. Police come over here the day, yes, was that a day ago or 2 days ago, basically coming over here to come kick in the door of a guy that was just in our room 5 seconds ago. He was just in here, literally. As soon as he walk out, the police show up. And I'm just kind of like, where did the police come from? Police come in here, SWAT, get on the ground, get on the ground. Not in here, but in his room. I'm like, so what? Didn't he just leave out of here? Why is the police coming in his room? Police coming over here basically to say, oh, well, remember what we told you to do to intimidate people, and then stayed over here and stayed in front of our room. Why are you in front of my room? Like, if we didn't do anything wrong, why are you conveniently in front of our room for 5 to 10 to 15 minutes having conversations about what? I don't know. Why are you in front of our room? Basically trying to remind people, remember what we said, remember what you're supposed to do to intimidate people. I get up and I didn't commit a crime, so I'll go in the subways and get me something to fucking eat. So I go in the subways, and guess who's conveniently in the subway? A police officer. So I guess you're just conveniently hungry at the same time I'm hungry. So basically, I'm not allowed to live in an apartment. They're going to keep me going here, going there, staying here, staying there. Every time I'm at the freaking, when I'm out in public, this lady keeps talking about, oh, well, I'm going to New York. Conveniently, everybody's going to New York. When people, I told the white lady when I was out, most white people are leaving New York. Haven't you watched the news? Most white people are leaving New York. There's a lot of black people still there. That's because they can't afford to leave. But most white people with money, they're leaving. They're not staying. They're leaving. Well, they might just be leaving because they understand that what's going on there is some bull. And the white people in New York are usually more political, so they'll get the white people from down here who are trained and brainwashed to come up there. You understand what I'm saying? So they do the same thing they did down here to the black people up there. Because these black people down here are brainwashed and trained. Because that's the reason why we have to go through all this stuff up in New York. Because at least black people in New York they'll buck on the system a little bit more than these individuals down here. But they just got these people down here buck broken and straight brainwashed. So I was just coming to let you guys know what was going on with me, in case you didn't know. Because I don't want people to think that I come on here, sometimes I ask for help. I don't want people to think that I'm not trying to help myself, because I am.